Yo, I'm Bob, into Masters of the Universe, especially the bad guys. So we're going to be unboxing an action figure from the Origins toy line, and this is Hordak. So he's got the Evil Horde sticker on the bottom of his blister there. And Hordak was voiced by George DeCenzo in She-Ra Princess of Power back in the 80s. I've actually gone back on YouTube and checked out I think it was the Power of the Evil Horde audiobook, and they got a lot of they got the voice actors from the Filmation stuff to do the voices in that audiobook, and I really love that. I was I was a baby when that thing came out, so it's kind of been fun to go back and listen to that one. Get the mini comic out of here. I'm actually saving the mini comics. I don't know why I'm not able to read them, but I just think they're neat. Alright. Oh my, he's got a lot of stuff in here with him. Yikes. I don't want anything to fall out of this here. Oh, wow. So, I mean, the Masterverse version is pretty cool. I don't know. I like this one a bit better for some reason. I don't know. Just by the feel of him. So here he is in the figure tray. We're gonna pause the vid as we usually do, break him out of the tray, and get a closer look. Back in the blink of an eye. So when I first opened this guy, I panicked just a little because, well, I noticed there was no blaster cannon arm in Hordak's accessory bag behind him. But I looked online, and according to the box contents of Origins Hordak, he just comes with his crossbow, regular Horde crossbow there in his right hand, or that can be attached to his right wrist, rather. And then he has his little bat shield there on his arm, or I guess you could call it imp if you wanted to. So, yeah, no blaster cannon arm for Hordak. I'm fine with that. I'm just glad that he came with everything he was supposed to come with. There was a little hole in the bag that was right behind him, so I thought I lost something until I checked Big Bad Toy Store's box contents for Origins Hordak. So he is just fine. He's got detachable armor. You can remove his armor. You could probably remove that cape. I'm not going to try doing any of that, though. Sure, you could probably take the armband off, the Horde armband. And this Hordak in the Origins line, he's got a plastic cape. The Masterverse Hordak that we looked at a while back, it kind of comes off. It doesn't really stay on its little posts very well, as much as I try to keep it on. So I think I prefer this guy better because the cape is just, you know, it sits very well on his back. You could probably detach it, but I'm not going to. So it looks pretty much like the same Hordak from the Masterverse line. This guy's a hair shorter because he's from a different line. But he is still Skeletor's former teacher, his former mentor in the Filmation line, as well as other incarnations of Masters of the Universe. It looks about the same. I think he might have a different expression on his face, maybe. It looks like his mouth is a little more open here. I don't know if he's got a smirk on his face or what. But I like him, though. I'm glad that he came with everything he was supposed to. He's a bit loose in the knees, so since you can detach his boots or his lower legs, I've pulled them away from the upper legs just a little bit, so he'll stand a little better. Because if I don't, his knees kind of spin around on him. But that's okay though. You can just kind of pull him away from his upper legs rather, so he'll stand all right. I think I give him about a 9.5 out of 10. Would have loved his blaster cannon arm to be included, because he did turn his arm into a cannon on several occasions. But I mean, you know, there are other Hordaks with other blaster cannon arms, and we took a look at one. So I mean, that's not too big of a deal at all. I still think he came out really well. I really like the plastic cape that sits on his back. As I said, it stays on there real well, and I like the way his bat looks sitting on his left arm there. I always liked the fact that he had a little bat that kind of chummed around with him there. And I like that you can either use it as a shield if you want, or if you want a little minion for him, then you can, I guess, have it service as imp if you really wanted to. So yeah, 9.5 out of 10 for good old Hordak there. And I will hear you guys next time.